I just came from outside and we have something to talk about today. I've always been fascinated with desk organizers and everyday carry videos, and today I've got this. So, what's this, you may ask? Well, it's a portable desk organizer. Let's talk about it. So this is called the Orbitkey Nest. Orbitkey was kind enough to send me one a couple weeks back so I can review it and share my thoughts with you. Thanks, Orbitkey. Of course, we will go through all the fun stuff like the build quality, unboxing, features, and so on. So for $100, you get a portable desk organizer with so much features. Is that worth your money? Let's find out. I really enjoyed unboxing this. It comes with a box, and then inside the box, so this is the protective box. Inside the box is the product box itself. There you go. Product box looks really nice, and you know it's premium because they even have magnets on it. See? So that's magnetized. And then you have sample use cases and of course instructions on how to use it, which is really nice. So the unboxing experience is right up there with Apple, I would say. Even within the product itself, there is still a guide with everything labeled to make it easy to understand and use. And this also comes with several guides, which to me is really helpful. Overall, the unboxing experience is really nice. This is one of the areas where I expected a lot from this product. Coming in at $100, this should really feel and look premium. And it does not disappoint. This comes in two colors, the gray one and the black one. And of course I went with the black one so that it goes well with my setup. But let's start looking at this from the outside. The leather on top of the organizer feels really nice. It's textured and it has an engraved branding over here. The cloth at the bottom is textured as well to help with traction when you put it on some surfaces. And the locking mechanism on this one is really nice. You can even see the branding right there. Okay, but this little feature right here is something we need to talk about. You can see the small handle right there, right? This makes it so much easier to open it versus not having it. To be honest, they could have gone without it, but because they did, it makes so much of a difference. Plus points right there. Now let's go to the inside of the organizer. This one has a padded material to make sure that your devices doesn't actually touch each other. The cloth on the cover is a fine textured material, which also helps keep all your devices intact. And the dividers are made of a hard plastic, which really helps separate your devices. Of course, that protects your devices from bumping with each other, so that's really good. And if that's not nice build quality, I don't know what is. So this is actually one of the areas that I'm excited to talk about. What are the features of this organizer and what makes it stand out? So you might be wondering what this USB-C port is doing here. Well, actually, that's because this area right here is a wireless charger, and that's really handy if you want to charge your phone or your AirPods. All you really need is the cable that comes with this desk organizer and the power source. In most cases, if you have a Mac, you can use that Mac as a power source, or if you have a power brick, you can use that as well. It's really nice because you can use the box closed as a charger, or if you need access to the contents, you can take it out of the box. This also has an area where you can clip your wallet or anything that you feel you need to be secured. Now let's talk about what's inside. Now this might look very simple, but it's actually fairly sophisticated. These dividers are actually modular. You can move them around depending on what you want to use with them. That means that you can use it to fit your needs any way you want. And if you're anyone like me, my needs change fairly quickly. By default, you get 6 dividers, which to be honest is enough in my opinion, and they're fairly sticky for how small they are. If you can see at the bottom, they have this Velcro-like texture, And as I said, it's really sticky. It's not gonna fall anytime soon. And the best part about this is once you put your devices in, you'll find them just as you left them. I tried to make them move by shaking it vigorously. It didn't work. Trust me, I tried it. Gone are the days when you have to fiddle around your pouch just to feel the item that you need. Everything sits where you left them. So now we're gonna talk about what's in my everyday carry, what's in my nest. So let's open it up and I'll quickly show you what I have inside. First, why don't we take this out? If you haven't learned by now, this is actually, you can actually take it out. So it's a separate thing altogether. And you know, when using it, you can actually use it like this and have this as your charger. Like that, if you want to have access to whatever's inside your nest, right? Which is cool, because for example, if I have my iPad, I would normally use it like this. That's how I would normally use it. There. See, I have access to my stuff right here, and I can charge my device by using this cable. That's just to show you how you can use it, but let's get back into what's actually inside my nest. In the cover, I have 3 storage devices. When I say storage devices, I mean SD cards. One 32 gig, one is actually being used by this camera, and I have a USB stick and another SD card right here. And that's because recently everyone is now able to go out, so I decided I should start taking photos and videos of what's outside. Next we have the Orbitkey cable. This actually comes with the Orbitkey nest. This is the one that you use for charging. Attach it here and then attach it to a power source. And that's also the reason why I have a power brick. There you go. So I have power brick, the cable, memory cards, and then I have this guy. This is something to keep your screens clean. This has a solution inside, so if you spray, and then the body itself is made of microfiber. So you can actually clean your device by using this sprayer itself. So that's really cool in one package. For those places that you can't reach, I have a microfiber cloth, which you can also use for all your screens. A lot of times I use this for the screen of my camera. And then I have a hard drive. Then I fill up all my SD cards, then I have to move them to a hard drive. Normally what I would do is that I will plug this into my iPad. Obviously you can use smaller hard drives. I've seen ones that are probably like this big. I've seen the Samsung ones that are so much smaller. You can use that. And then I have a pen. This is not the best pen, but you know, it's for one of those situations where you need to write something on a paper. If that is still something that you do nowadays, that's there when you need it. Obviously I have a dongle. This works well with my iPad. I have an 8th generation iPad, so that one still has a lightning dock. This allows me to put in the SD card and transfer files on the other end to my hard drive. So that's really one of the purposes of this one, to allow me to transfer files to my my iPad. And then lastly, I have this one. So this is the Innovation cleaning stick. It came with a pack that allows you to clean your camera. So on the other end, you have really soft microfiber. You can just clean stuff using that. And then on the other end, you also have this guy. So this guy I use to clean the lens. Yeah, so that's about it really. One more thing that I would probably try to fit in here is a is AirPods or any kind of earbuds. Really, I've started to go out, you know, sitting in coffee shops trying to do work and editing, and one thing I realized is that you really need headphones. At least for me, it's a little bit hard to concentrate without those, so headphones or AirPods would really be good fitting in here. If I could find a smaller hard drive, I'll go for that and maybe save some more space for an AirPod. This guy actually has more space. You can put like maybe an extra key or, you know, medicine like for allergies. That all can fit here. Maybe some extra cash, right? So you never know. Some of those situations where you're in a pinch and you need like a couple of $100, that can go here. Yeah, so I guess that's it. That's what's in my Nest. Whew, that was interesting. I really like the Orbitkey Nest a lot. The fact that it's modular means it can fit a lot of personalities and use cases, and it also has a wireless charging capability, which nowadays is pretty useful. A lot of devices can charge wirelessly. So if you're picking up a portable desk organizer, it better be the Orbitkey Nest. And that's the end of the video. You can click these videos right here if you want to know more about cable management and a charging station. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.